for my friend Nawraz. Syria, here I come.
Agricultural civilizations known to man. They developed those settlements into an economic trading system relying mainly on clay tokens. Those tokens were used for communicating and counting, establishing the trading system, as I said. Those tokens also set the ground, a firm ground for the writing that later emerged in the city of Ugarit, and for the Bronze Age civilization, which came down the line of history. Over the course of history, many civilizations, from the Romans to the Umayyad dynasty, which we're about to discover, to many more, ruled over Syria. When the time of the Umayyad dynasty came, Damascus, the oldest capital known to man, was the political, social and economical center, controlling a vast territory stretching from Spain to the west, all the way to China to the east. In 1945, Syria was one of the founding states of the United Nations. And today, we welcome you to the Syrian Pavilion, where together we thrive for a better future. Our next station is, let's say, a glimpse back in history and time, where you'll discover the first alphabet. On this wall, you'll see many different words from our original language, the Ugaritan Arabic language, translated and connected to many different languages spoken in our modern world today, from English to Arabic to many more languages. Here, you'll find an original replica of the first ever alphabet in the cuneiform calligraphy, the oldest calligraphy known to man.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Syria is like number one place.
Thank you. That's a compliment of proud.
Beginning of civilization. Started in Syria.
Thank you. So, here you can observe the evolution of that language. From, as I previously mentioned, the tokens, to later on, clay pads. For example, this one is a judicial Ugaritan text. It's describing a certain judicial matter in the original cuneiform language. It's preserved in the Louvre Museum, Paris, today. After pads...
Which is in Syria?
Louvre. It's in Paris.
Ah, right. Oh, Louvre, right.
Yes.
Yes, I know that.
Yes.
I was there.
Oh, nice. I visited it as a young
As a child, yeah.
So, after those pads, we moved on to early forms of paper, like paper made from animals. Together we grow. Together we thrive. Syria is one of the first class countries in terms of agriculture around the world.
Wow.
Our
Amazing.
agriculture in Syria is very diverse, to the limit that each city has its special crop which it proudly produces to the world. Our most famous and early historic crop is the wheat. Scholars estimate that the earliest wheat was planted in Syria.
Wow, that's amazing.
Second to that comes cotton. Syrian cotton is world-class cotton. It supplies many important textile manufacturers around the world.
Pomegranate, I love pomegranate.
My favorite fruit is peaches. My city is specialized in grazing barley.
Okay.
And the world famous nut pistachio originated from Aleppo.
Okay.
A major economic center around the world in the Silk Road, and still is an important one today. Because the Silk Road back then went through Aleppo.
Okay.
One of its stations was the city of Aleppo.
I am Syrian.
Here, I Am Syrian is our modern art exhibition. Each piece, or each painting, or each mirror, as you'll see a little bit forward, is a statement of a Syrian artist expressing his or her unique art. They unanimously signed all those pieces as I am Syrian, expressing unity, togetherness, and a spirit, a positive spirit, looking forward.
These are all original?
Yes, and are available for auctions.
Okay,
But
at the end.
if you buy, they'll be available to you after Expo.
At the end, yeah, 6 months.
Yes. So, we invite you to observe and meditate those paintings and pieces by saying, when I look within, I see you.
Okay, cool.
Referring to the paintings, and you are the result. Here, for example, this artist referred to old Syria. And
This means I am Syria.
yes, it means that is Syria.
But this is the artist, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And this piece is one of my favorites because universally angels symbolize hope, love, and positiveness. And the dove symbolizes peace.
Yes.
The halo in the angel symbolizes purity. And I am Syrian symbolizes unity for us. The pillars are to refer to the 7 doors of Damascus, famously, that are famous in that city. The church's chapel and the minaret of the mosque is to symbolize the diversity in religion and society in Syria. Traditionally, Syrians use mother shell to decorate our homes. We use it in beds, where you can find the bed pillars made of a mixture of wood and the mother shell, beautifully combined in beautiful patterns together. Other things include dining tables, coffee tables, and other pieces of furniture. Here, our artists modernized it by adding a splash of bright colors and some bright, vibrant text.
Cool.
Our next section is a really creative one. Here, the Syrian Pavilion sent out a total of 1,500 wooden pieces like this one here to different Syrians around the world for them to express Syria the way they feel it, love it, and live it. Soon, we're awaiting confirmation for it to be a Guinness World Record for its uniqueness and vibrant message. To symbolize that we Syrians, along with the other nations of the world, are ready for a better future, where all of us thrive together. Some of our young or old artists here chose to symbolize Syria or to remember Syria in different ways.
We're gonna be hearing the oldest song in civilization soon.
But I guess we all are. In fact, music never ceased to be magic and passion.
The first ever song in history.
Reading the number of departments years ago, it may have even developed before school.
She's super cute.
Since those early days, music accompanied us in many aspects of life. The documented history of music in Syria goes back to the early Roman stage, as music played a prominent role in the development of the country. Cuneiform writings from the kingdoms of Edwa and Mara on the banks of the Euphrates provide us important information about music. Discoveries in Mara show us an organized structure for the musicians in the royal palace and their selection criteria. Perhaps Ormeno, the singer and musician of the temple, remains the most beautiful symbol of music. We played stringed, percussive, and piano instruments because the vocal archives recorded the types of instruments, their materials, and the effects of each material on the sound of the music. In this rich culture sound, our story comes to light when a musician in the kingdom of Overlord, circa the year 1400 BC, wrote a song, without which the music of the ancient world would have been completely religious stories. The musical notation, written in cuneiform, is now preserved in the National Museum of Damascus and known as Hymn-Tonika.
Hymn-Tonika. There we go
It's a
now.
song by a young lady who cannot have children. She goes at night to pray to the goddess of the moon and fertility. The lady brings an offering of sesame to the goddess and asks that she is blessed with fertility and offspring. Because this is the oldest musical notation known to humans, we didn't have any reference on how to play it. Remarkable historians, musicologists, and researchers from all around the world dedicated decades to deciphering and interpreting this unique piece of human heritage. But something was missing. Throughout the years, the approach to interpret this historic using for the very first time the landscape inspired by Syrian musical traditions and styles. A vision based on the work of Professor Ricardo Persaud. For the first time in history, we bring you this song to recap, as we believe the Syrians would have sung it thousands of years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all Syrians, I invite you to sing with us the oldest song in the world.
Expo Syrian Pavilion. I've just been around. I'm totally impressed by the exhibition that they have on. I've learned a lot about Syria. It was the first country to produce wheat. The history is excellent. It's not the first country to have the alphabet. It's also the first country where the first song was sung. So there's a lot of history. It's very, very impressive. I encourage everyone to visit Expo and to come and visit the Syrian stands. Wicked, wicked.